I've done videos where I've called the Golden Retriever the perfect dog. In fact, I believe that personality-wise you'd be hard-pressed to find a better dog. But like all good things, the Golden Retriever's perfection isn't perfect for every home. Let's discover 5 reasons not to get a Golden Retriever. This goes for any dog. Don't get one unless you can commit to being with it its entire life. Dog ownership is a commitment for the life of a dog, which is generally somewhere between 10 to 15 years. If you figure your dog will head to the pound once the kids are in school, please reconsider getting a pet. Rescues are full of dogs that have lost their homes as a result of changes in life circumstances. Some are not preventable, and the dedicated volunteers who care for these dogs are ready and willing to help. But the changes that are predictable should be taken into consideration before making a commitment to a dog. If you can't make that commitment, may I suggest a Gigapet, link in the description. Golden Retrievers shed, a little all year round and then a couple of times a year. Look out. If you have a problem with golden fuzz becoming part of your dietary fiber, or you're compulsive about always dressing in black, this is not the dog breed for you. You'll need to invest in a good vacuum cleaner and a lifetime supply of lint rollers. It's just part of the package. Goldens also need regular grooming to keep their skin and coat in good condition. You can easily learn to do this yourself or have your dog professionally groomed. But grooming time is something to factor into the amount of time you will need to spend caring for your dog. You're not going to be sitting on the couch a lot. It's just not going to happen. Goldens are sporting dogs bred to retrieve game all day. They need regular exercise, especially as puppies, or they can become destructive and unhappy. If your longest walk in the past month was from the couch to your bed, perhaps a more sedentary pet would better suit your needs. A French Bulldog, perhaps. Goldens love to run, swim, and of course they love to retrieve. It's literally in the name, so expect to be throwing something for them to go get. A Golden has what is known as a soft mouth, which means it can carry fragile items without breaking them. They can even be trained to carry eggs. What's the world record for the number of tennis balls a Golden Retriever can fit into its mouth? Comment your answer below with the hashtag #LoveDogs, and I'll give the answer a little later. They shed a lot and need lots of exercise. But part of what makes Goldens golden is their affectionate, people-loving nature. Some even say that among dogs, the Golden is one of the most empathic. This trait makes them very unhappy when they don't have a high amount of interaction with their family. A Golden confined to the backyard can become destructive and loud. Imagine if you left your children alone most of the time until they reached adolescence. The wild child you are picturing is similar to what happens to a Golden left alone that much. If you aren't planning on your dog becoming one of the family, a Golden is not the breed for you. But to be honest, there are very few breeds that are. How many tennis balls can a Golden Retriever fit in its mouth? As of May 2020, Finley Malloy, a 6-year-old Golden Retriever from Canandaigua, Ontario County, has finally been recognized for his adorable talent of holding 6 tennis balls in his mouth at once. Golden Retrievers may be the perfect dog, but they are far from the perfect house guest. But as we just discovered, they need to be inside with the family. This creates a paradox for the neat freak. One which unfortunately can't be resolved easily. Aside from the shedding, muddy paws, nose prints on every window in your house and car, and did I mention the shedding? They also have that flowing tail that's always wagging, and well, it tends to clear off coffee tables. Goldens also have the last name Retriever, from the Latin meaning to put everything in your mouth and dance around with it. The retrieving instinct should be part of every Golden, so if you object strongly to your dog happily strutting out to greet company with your underwear in his mouth, perhaps you should continue your search for the perfect breed. So, do you have what it would take to have a Golden companion? If you can tolerate the items on this list, you just might. There are more Golden Retriever videos in the description for you to enjoy. Don't forget to smash that like button and the subscribe button. These really help you to show YouTube that you like dog videos. And as always, catch you next time.